Ndị be anyị ekenekwanụ m unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taata. Dịka anyị si kwuo n'okwu a, na anyị ga na-agbakwanụ mbọ na-ewetara unu ya bụ ozi gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo a, ka obodo si ada, gbasịta maka ya bụ ife si eme. Unu n'anya n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa wetara unu ya bụ ozi from Aisha Yesufu. Ya bụ ife dịrị nne, ịna idere enu ya bụ ife. Agwara m ndị Igbo bụ Igbo na-ege unu, mụnụ kwado unu na anyị na-ana n'obodo na-asị na-asị unu eche na egwuregwu. One day you wake up, teta ụla, asị good morning na Biafra. Oge aka eme na egwu echenjigo. Mana bifo ya gosi unu ya bụ ife Aisha Yesufu kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ, onye ọ pịara na nke ikpeazụ abụ wọtọwọtọ. In fact, ya bụ ife na-amasị m. O kwuru ya dịka o si dị, ana mara ka ị na-ekwu eziokwu. Gee ya bụ ife, mana ọ bụ na nke a bụ izi ị na-esonyere anyị, gbaa mbọ gị subscribe and turn on your notification ka rapụ ị na-eme isi for update dịka anyị na-drop ya n'iru akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24. Alright, over to you.
Enter heaven. Africans waiting for investors instead. Let me start from that. Let me even break every of those statements because this is so critical. This is one of the biggest problems that we actually have. The way religion has been used, the way religion has been weaponized, the way we've conditioned ourselves. There's this thing about either waiting for a savior or waiting for you just hammering, and that's why there are certain terms that we use in Nigeria, and I'm sure by the time you go across Africa, it's almost the same thing. Destiny helper, this, that. People just wait. And everything can be justified using religion. Somebody is going to rob, and now he's praying on his way. And when he robs, he will say, "Oh, it is whatever. It's he go and do testimony." We're sitting down, things that we're supposed to do on an everyday basis, choices we are supposed to be making, right choices we're supposed to be making. We are not making them. We are just sitting down and waiting and feeling that, oh, there's one savior. We will pray our way out of everything and everything will suddenly be okay. And yet, for decades, almost 100 years, things have steadily worsened. They've turned bad, 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 bad. We're still sitting down and still praying. The two main religions in Nigeria, Islam and Christianity, the places where they originated from, they are progressing. They're still doing their religion. They're still acting. Because of course, God will not do for us what he has given us capacity to do for ourselves. I'm praying for miracle. I'm going to pray for miracle for things that God is not going to help me do. If I sit down and do this video, and I don't upload it on my YouTube, there is no how I'm going to pray that God will make my subscribers or anybody going through that my YouTube to see it and watch it. It won't happen. It will not happen. Why? Because God has given us capacity for us to do that for ourselves. It's just like me sitting down here and then assuming that, oh, I want to eat jollof rice. And then the next thing I'm praying it into existence. I'm praying and praying. If I like, let me pray and fast too. Let me die in it. I'm not going to see jollof rice in front of me. I either go out and cook it, buy it, ask someone to bring it, one way or the other. But we sit down, do nothing. You tell somebody to do something, tell him that it's God that will do it. We think we have the patent to prayers. We think we control God. And then especially when you see, oh, they say, bring this tithe, bring this one for this, as if you want to use money for, bring this sadaka. It's both in Islam and Christianity. They all do it. Malas will bring this sadaka. I saw the other day where one mala was cursing at people because they didn't give him money. And people were rushing to go and give him money. I said, well, lighter, even if I had the intention of giving that man money, as soon as he started that, I'm putting my money away. If God has not punished you for you not helping yourself, there's no way God is going to punish me because I didn't help you. But here we are. Religion. This religion is not even the one that, even our own, that spirituality, even the African traditional religion, that's how it was. Oh, evil forest. This, that. People with this happen. That will not happen. That's how we sat down for people to come and colonize us. Turn us to slaves. And we are still sitting down. Then our descendants tomorrow, they will blame everybody but themselves and us. There was, let me go back to that, because there are so many, interesting nuggets in this whole thing. The impact of religion in our minds is more dangerous than the enemy we see with the naked eyes. I'll give you an example, and I've always said this. In Nigeria, religion has been weaponized. The political class have really captured it. It's not even a capture because it's a symbiotic relationship. They've really come together and they've kept the people oppressed. I'm sure you've heard what Hispa is doing. Is it in Kano, where they are arresting people who are not fasting? They've given a warning that anybody that is not fasting, any non-Muslim should not eat outside. Are you a baby? You are a Muslim, so somebody eating is anything that will trigger you over what? Who are you fasting for? Are you a child? Even children are not triggered, talk less of you as an adult. You are not telling somebody that how they should go about with their life. When they were fasting, were you not eating? Christians just finished their Lent. Were you not eating? That now you are not telling them that no, nobody should eat outside because you are fasting, because you are a baby, because you're someone who does not know what, you don't even know what you're fasting for. So now that they have made this one, now then another state that is mainly non-Muslim will now come out and say that nobody should fast in their state. Yes, now this is the power of making laws, or power of doing all sorts of nonsense. Let everybody kukuma be mad now. At least nobody has monopoly of madness. Everybody can be mad. Now they are bringing all of this. Oh, they've caught this person, they've caught that person. Hisbah is not going after people who are not paying child support. In Islam, if you divorce a woman or whatever, you're supposed to, as those your children, you're supposed to pay child support for their upkeep. Hisbah is not arresting anybody for not paying child support. Education is compulsory in Islam. Hisbah is not paying, he's not arresting anybody for putting their children, for not sending their children to school, for throwing their children on the streets, all sorts of things. Hisbah is not arresting people that are raping people up and down. Hisbah is not talking about that one. It's who is fasting and who is not fasting. You know why they do that? They will use religion so as to be able to tell the people all this suffering that you are suffering, that I don't mind them. It's because we are trying to put Islam, do Sharia. What they are doing is political Sharia. They know how to disappear. It's only when it comes to the poor, that's when their Sharia is there. But when the rich are doing that, the Sharia goes on leave. It goes on leave. It's not there at all. It's only against the poor that is there. I did a video some time ago. I said, just watch it. They're going to increase all of those religiosity and everything, because they will now want to tell you that the bad governance is because they are doing religion. That's why some people are trying to do this or trying to do that. The symbiotic relationship between those who are in power, the politicians and the political rulers and the religious rulers, is that the political rulers need religious rulers to keep the people subdued so that there won't be an uprising. That's why they'll be telling you things like protest is haram. Go and seek for your favor. Why are you disturbing government? The way they say, oh, this government will favor me. Is that not what they were telling some of you people in churches? This government, let it favor. Now, it will favor you, to not favor me. No, as long as you are favored, I'm okay. May it be so, be favored. What selfish mentality. You saw another one the other day where one pastor was saying that your neighbors and your colleague will come and bow before you and beg you for food. In what way do you feel happy that your neighbors are coming to bow before you and beg you for food? In what way is that anything that somebody should pray for? You're not praying for abundance for everyone. This scarcity mentality is what is killing us in Nigeria. You think that if God gives everyone, it will reduce from you? No, it wouldn't. There's abundance. God has given us abundance in everything. We are the one that hoard and don't know that there's abundance. And so there's that one. They need the people subdued. Then the religious rulers, they need bad governance now for them to be able to set cheap miracles. How else would they tell you that a visa to US is a miracle when a lot of countries, they don't even need visa to enter US? Those countries, do they have two heads? All they have is a country that works. Nobody wants to leave their country. Even the people in the US will be begging you to come and see them. But here, somebody will finish work. Somebody will finish school rather, carry their certificate to go and meet their malams, their pastors, their dibias, their babalawos and their bokas to bless it for them and do incantation, whatever it is that they want, so that they can get job. Forgetting that it's the economy that is contracting, that's why you don't have job. If you had a good economy, you don't need job. People leave school before they finish their final year, they already have jobs waiting for them. They already have offers. Yes, that's what they do in schools. Yeah. Yes. It's not the one that is expected that you spend 10 years before then one pastor or one mala will now pray for you and then a miracle will happen. And that's a miracle. Those are not miracles. Those are the dividends of good governance. That you get a job, that you have 24/7 electricity. The other time, there was a time one this thing was bad. I think it's transformer, and people were praying on the transformer. That have then curse us. We behave as people who don't have heads. We're going up and down.
ndị be anyị daalụ nne na ụmụ ife ka unu si wee na-esoro anyị anyị na-eme dị iche iche n'iru akwụkwọ. Ọ na-anụgonu ihe ya bụ ihe ụmụnne anyị ndị kọwagasị n'iru akwụkwọ nke dịka ịbịa bụ ka ife nwere ike ikwu gbasara maka ya bụ ife na bụ n'ife anyị na-eme na adị unu ma drọpụ anyị kọmentị maka na a ga na-etikwuru na ọpdeti dịgasị iche iche kwuru na amara ebe a na-eje kwuru na amara oge mmiri ji wee na-eme gịnị wee baa opi ụgbọgọrọ ife anyị na-akpụ ya na-ekwu. So anyị ga na-etiru different teas, different cookings, different update n'iru akwụkwọ dịka ịnụ ya bụ ife drọpụrụ anyị kọmentị gị gbasara maka ife iche n'iru akwụkwọ dị ihe ndị a niile. Alright, thank you and thank you for joining us once again at Eastern News 24. Ka emesịa na ụmụnne m.